forest his playground. But Hanuman was never alone. There was someone always watching over him, Lord Vayu, the god of wind. He loved Hanuman like his own child. He was his protector, his guide, and his godfather. One early morning, before even the birds had begun to sing, Hanuman woke up and looked toward the sky. And then he saw something magical. A giant golden ball rising slowly into the sky.
Wow! What is that?
To little Hanuman, it did not look like the sun. It looked like a big, juicy fruit.
It must be delicious. I'm going to eat it.
Hanuman looked at the shining fruit and made up his mind. He was going to catch it. He stepped back, took a deep breath, and then he jumped. Not like an ordinary jump. This was a leap like the world had never seen before.
Wait for me, I'm coming.
He flew higher and higher, through clouds, past birds, faster than the wind itself. And somewhere, Lord Vayu watched proudly.
My child flies like the wind.
Higher and higher Hanuman flew until he reached the realm of the heavens. The shining sun was no ordinary light. It was Surya Dev, the sun god himself.
Who is this child flying towards me?
To Hanuman, it was still just a fruit. But to the heavens, this was becoming a dangerous moment.
This child is no ordinary being.
But as Hanuman came closer to the sun, the heavens began to change. Clouds gathered, lightning flashed. The king of heaven, Lord Indra, had arrived.
Stop, child! You must not go any further.
I am almost there.
Hanuman did not understand. To him, it was still just a fruit.
If you do not stop, I will have to stop you.
But Hanuman did not stop. Indra had no choice. He raised his mighty weapon, the Vajra.
Forgive me, child.
The Vajra struck Hanuman, and the little child who was laughing just moments ago was now falling from the sky, falling through clouds, through silence, and the heavens went still. The little child fell through the clouds, through the sky, and back to the earth. He lay there still, no laughter, no movement, no breath. The forest that once echoed with his joy had now fallen completely silent. And far away, someone felt this pain. It was Lord Vayu. He rushed across the skies to his child.
My child, my precious child.
Vayu was not just the god of wind. He was Hanuman's protector, his guardian, and his godfather.
If my child cannot breathe, then no one will breathe.
And And in that moment, Vayu stopped the air from the entire world. And then something terrifying began to happen. The world stopped breathing. The air had disappeared from every corner of the earth. Animals grew weak. Birds fell from the sky. Even the gods felt the danger, because without air there is no life. In the heavens, gods realized something was terribly wrong. The air had vanished and only one being had the power to do this, Lord Vayu. And now the gods understood why.
I acted without understanding. I hurt a child.
The king of gods had bowed his head for the first time in regret. Lord Brahma stepped forward.
We must make this right before the world loses all life.
And so the gods came together to ask for forgiveness. The gods came down to earth not with power but with humility.
Vayudev, please forgive us. We did not know he was your child.
I was wrong. I acted in haste. Please forgive me.
To heal the child and calm Vayu, the gods began to bless Hanuman.
No weapon shall ever harm you.
You will be stronger than the strongest.
You will shine with knowledge and wisdom.
You will be faster than the wind itself.
But then the gods paused. They looked at the child who was full of energy, full of mischief. If such power remained uncontrolled, it could create chaos.
Hanuman, you will forget your powers until the moment you truly need them. And when that time comes, someone will remind you who you really are.
And then something beautiful happened. The wind returned and Hanuman opened his eyes.
My child, are you all right?
What happened?
The little child had no memory of what had just happened. His powers were now hidden and waiting. People breathed again. Animals stood strong. The world came back to life. And just like that, everything felt normal again. Hanuman stood up, looked around and smiled.
Let's play.
He laughed and played as if nothing had ever happened. But something had changed. Deep inside him, great powers were now hidden, waiting. Little Hanuman sat quietly looking at the sky as the sun began to set. He did not know that one day he would become one of the greatest heroes the world had ever seen. He would fly across oceans, he would lift mountains, and he would become the greatest devotee of Lord Ram. But for now, he was just a child, full of joy, full of wonder, and full of hidden greatness. Sometimes we don't know how powerful we truly are until the moment we are needed the most. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Far away in the Himalayas lies Mount Kailash. the home of Lord Shiva. Right outside sat his faithful friend Nandi, the divine bull, calm, wise, and always alert. One day, the mighty King Ravan, with his 10 heads and golden chariot, came thundering up the mountain. Ravan stepped out of his chariot and said,
I am Ravan, ruler of Lanka. I wish to meet Lord Shiva.
O King Ravan, Lord Shiva is meditating. Please wait.
You, a bull. You dare stop me? I can crush mountains with just a finger.
Ravan mocked Nandi and laughed loudly.
Bulls are for farming, not for guarding gods.
Nandi stayed calm but felt deeply insulted.
Your pride has clouded your wisdom, Ravan. You insulted me. Without any reason. One day, monkeys will bring about your downfall.
I am the mighty king of Lanka. I am the most powerful in the world. What harm can little monkeys bring me?
Years later, Lord Ram's monkey army, led by Hanuman, defeated Ravan and destroyed his golden kingdom. So, Nandi's words came true. Even the strongest fall when pride takes over. Remember, kids, be kind, be patient, and never mock others. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Once upon a time, in the forest of Kishkindha, there lived a playful little Vanar named Hanuman. Hanuman loved to jump from tree to tree, and his curiosity knew no bounds. The monkeys of the forest were his best friends. As a curious child, Hanuman always looked forward to exploring new things. One day, Hanuman told his friends,
I want to see what's beyond the forest. I wonder where the mountains meet the sky.
Hanuman bravely entered into the thick forest, feeling excited for the adventure that awaited him. Soon he spotted a massive mountain that seemed to touch the clouds.
Wow, this mountain is so big. I wonder if I can move it. Let's try.
Hanuman was very confident about his abilities and strengths. He thought he could do it. Hanuman ran towards the mountain with full energy. He pushed it with all his might, but it did not move, not even a little. Hanuman was very disappointed and angry too.
Come on, move. Why won't you budge?
Hanuman tried harder, using all his strength. He pulled, pushed, and jumped with all his might, but the mountain stood still. Watching from afar, Lord Shiva appeared before Hanuman. He smiled kindly at the little Vanar.
Dear Hanuman, you will not be able to move the mountain like this.
But I am capable of moving this mountain.
Yes, Hanuman, you are strong, but strength alone will not move this mountain.
Then what is it that I need to do, Lord Shiva?
Self-belief. You must believe in yourself and approach the challenge in the right way.
But Lord Shiva, I tried everything. What should I do?
It's not always about force. Sometimes you need patience, focus, and wisdom. Think before you act. Believe in your ability to find a clever way.
Hanuman thought deeply about Lord Shiva's words. He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and focused. Instead of using his pure strength, Hanuman decided to use his cleverness.
I'll think this through carefully.
With a small jump and a clever twist, Hanuman found a way to gently shift the mountain, just a little. He hadn't moved it far, but it made him feel proud. Hanuman said thanks to Lord Shiva. He was happy that he could move the mountain. Hanuman learned that with belief, patience, and wisdom, he could achieve anything, and that sometimes strength is not the only answer. Also, it means that winning or losing is not important. The important thing is that you tried. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Do you know who celebrated the first Holi? One day, Krishna looked at himself and wondered, why do I look different? What his mother said next created the festival of Holi. Let's travel back in time. Long ago, in the joyful land of Vrindavan, every morning began with music, laughter, and love. The sacred Yamuna river flowed beside the village, and here lived playful young Krishna. His joy brought everyone together. He loved playful mischief and was adored by all. But that day, something made him wonder. One day, Krishna looked at his reflection and felt a little curious. He saw Radha laughing. He looked at other kids too. Some looked lighter, some darker, but all looked happy. Krishna wondered. A small question filled his heart. Krishna asked his mother, Yashoda,
Mother, why is my skin dark like the night sky? Why don't I look like Radha and my friends?
Yashoda smiled with love and said,
My sweet child, look outside. The sky is blue. The sun is golden. Flowers are red and yellow. Every color is beautiful.
But what if someone thinks one color is better?
Then fill the world with all colors.
Then we will all be colorful together.
And just like that, an idea was born. Krishna ran to his friends with sparkling eyes.
I have an idea.
He shared his magical plan.
Let's fill the whole village with colors.
They gathered the brightest flowers they could find and turned them into beautiful, colorful powders. Joy waited, ready to burst, and the playful moment arrived. A colorful surprise waited for Radha. Radha turned, wondering what Krishna was planning.
Radha, do you think we look different?
Yes, we do. But that makes us special.
Then today, let's become colorful together.
And with a gentle touch, Krishna colored Radha with joy.
Then you need even more color.
She smeared color on Krishna's face, and soon everyone joined. The sky turned into a beautiful rainbow.
Today, nobody's different.
And that joyful moment became the very first Holi in Vrindavan. The laughter spread through the village, and soon even the elders joined. Music filled the air, and joy filled every heart. Kindness was shared along with sweets. Friendship grew stronger than ever. That day became unforgettable, and a beautiful tradition began. And from that joyful day, the colors never faded. Generation after generation, children remembered the lesson. Holi traveled across kingdoms, across villages and fields. The colors carried one message through time. Today, Holi fills parks and streets with laughter. Friends share colors with love. Families celebrate together and communities come alive. The sky still becomes a rainbow and no one feels different. But Holi is not just about colors. It's about kindness, about caring, about togetherness. Every color is beautiful. As the sun slowly set, Krishna smiled and his lesson remained. Celebrate differences, share joy, spread kindness, and keep life colorful. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story.
Welcome to Curious Cubs. Let's jump into a fun story.
A deadly storm hit Vrindavan, and to save the village, little Krishna lifted a mountain with just one finger. But how? Let's watch. Long ago, there was a beautiful village called Vrindavan. The people of Vrindavan lived simple and happy lives. Near the village stood the mighty Govardhan Hill. Every day, Krishna and his friends cared for the cows of Vrindavan. And wherever Krishna played his flute, joy filled the air. One day, the villagers began preparing for a special festival.
What festival are we celebrating today?
We are worshipping Indra, the god of rain.
But Krishna had a different idea. The villagers were preparing offerings to honor Indra, the god of rain.
Why do we worship Indra?
Indra sends the rain that helps our crops grow.
But doesn't Govardhan Hill help us more? This hill gives grass for our cows. It protects our village and feeds our animals.
The villagers began to realize that Krishna was right, so they celebrated Govardhan Hill instead. But far above the clouds, someone was watching. Indra, the god of rain, was furious. Indra was unhappy that the villagers had stopped worshipping him.
I will show them the power of the storm.
Soon, dark clouds began to gather above the village. The sky roared with thunder. Lightning flashed across the heavens. And then the rain began. But this was no ordinary rain.
Oh no! The storm is too strong!
Indra must be really angry.
But Krishna was not afraid. He knew exactly what to do. And then he walked towards Govardhan Hill. The villagers followed Krishna, hoping he would save them. The storm grew stronger and stronger. But Krishna stood calmly before the Govardhan Hill. And then he did something unbelievable. The mighty Govardhan Hill began to rise. Krishna lifted the entire mountain. With just one finger, Krishna held the mighty Govardhan Hill.
It's a miracle.
Come quickly. Bring the cows and take shelter under the hill.
The villagers hurried beneath the mountain. While the terrible storm raged outside, everyone in Vrindavan was safe. Outside the mountain, the storm continued to rage. The rain poured down without stopping. But beneath the Govardhan Hill, everyone felt safe.
Krishna has been holding the mountain all this time.
The cows rested peacefully beside the villagers. Krishna held the mighty mountain without effort. Days turned into nights, but Krishna continued holding the hill. For 7 days and 7 nights, Krishna protected the people of Vrindavan. High above the storm clouds, Indra watched the miracle and he realized the truth. The boy he tried to punish was no ordinary child. After 7 long days, the storm finally began to fade. The sky grew bright once again, and Krishna gently placed the Govardhan hill back on the ground.
Krishna saved Vrindavan.
And then Indra himself came down from the heavens.
Forgive me, Krishna. My pride blinded me.
True power protects others. It should never harm them.
And Indra returned to the heavens with respect for Krishna. Peace returned to Vrindavan once again. The villagers of Vrindavan were filled with joy and gratitude.
Krishna saved us all.
The land of Vrindavan became peaceful once again, and Govardhan Hill continued to protect the village. As the sun set over Vrindavan, Krishna played his flute once more, and the village returned to its peaceful life. And that is how Krishna protected the people of Vrindavan from the terrible storm. Because true strength is not about pride, it is about protecting and helping others.
Wow, Cubs, that was so much fun! See you in the next story!
Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. High above the shining golden city of Lanka, a mighty hero arrives, Hanuman, the fearless devotee of Lord Ram. He has a mission that will shake the heavens. But in the land ruled by Ravan, danger hides behind every golden wall. Long, long ago, in the golden kingdom of Lanka, brave Hanuman had crossed the mighty ocean to find Sita, who had been taken away by the evil king Ravan. With his heart full of courage, Hanuman searched every corner of Lanka, the shining palaces, the gardens full of golden flowers, and the streets filled with demons. At last, Hanuman found Mata Sita sitting under a large Ashok tree in a beautiful garden called Ashok Vatika. She looked sad but strong, praying to Lord Ram for strength.
Mata, I am Hanuman, messenger of Lord Ram. He sent me to find you.
Are you truly Ram's messenger?
Yes, Mata. Here, take this ring. It's from Lord Ram himself.
When Sita saw Ram's ring, tears of joy rolled down her cheeks. She blessed Hanuman and said,
Tell my lord that I'm safe. I wait for the day he comes to take me home.
But the demon guards soon spotted Hanuman in the garden. With a mighty roar, Hanuman grew as tall as a mountain. He uprooted trees and sent the demons flying with his tail. He wanted to show Ravan the power of Lord Ram's messenger. So Hanuman let himself be captured on purpose and taken before King Ravan's golden throne.
Who dares to enter my kingdom without permission?
I am Hanuman, messenger of Lord Ram. the one who will soon defeat you if you don't return Sita with honor.
The court felt silent. Ravan's 10 heads roared with fury.
How dare you threaten me, guards? Burn his tail and teach him a lesson.
The demons wrapped Hanuman's tail in cloth and set it on fire. But Hanuman did not cry or run. He laughed.
Now you shall see the power of devotion and justice.
In an instant, he grew enormous. He leapt high into the air and jumped from rooftop to rooftop, setting the golden city of Lanka on fire. Palaces of gold, towers of jewels, and demon armies all were swallowed by the flames. The entire sky turned red as the mighty Hanuman flew through it, his tail blazing like a comet. When the fire finally cooled, Hanuman stood on top of a mountain, looking at the glowing horizon. He then dipped his fiery tail into the ocean to cool it, folded his hands and said,
Jaya Shri Ram, may truth and dharma always triumph.
Then he leapt across the ocean once more to carry the news of Sita to Lord Ram. The moral of the story is, even when faced with danger, courage and faith can light up the darkest times. Like Hanuman, if we stay brave and loyal to what is right, no fire can harm us. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. An ocean so vast, even birds feared to cross it. A kingdom trapped across the waves, and a promise that could not be broken. But what if stones could float, and faith could build a bridge across the sea? On the golden shores of the Indian Ocean, Ram stood with his brother Lakshman and his friend Hanuman. Before them stretched the endless ocean, and beyond it the kingdom of Lanka, where Sita was held captive.
The path to Sita lies beyond these waves. But how shall we cross this mighty ocean?
Even birds tire flying over it. No one can cross this vast sea.
Lord Ram closed his eyes and prayed deeply to Lord Varun, the god of the oceans.
O Varun Dev, I seek your blessing. Allow us to cross your waters with purity and purpose.
The sea began to shimmer. From its depths rose a glowing figure with waves dancing around him. It was Lord Varun.
O noble Ram, I cannot try the ocean, but I bless your Vana army. Let every stone with your name float upon my waves.
The waves grew gentle, as if bowing to Ram's will.
Everyone, bring stones, boulders and mountains. We will build a path to Lanka.
Just then, two young Vanas stepped forward. One was Nal, clever, calm and sharp-minded. The other was Neel, strong, fearless and quick.
My Lord Ram, we know how to build this bridge.
Are you sure? Can you really build a bridge?
We are Nal and Neel, sons of Vishwakarma, the divine architect. We understand stones, balance and strength.
If stones are placed without order, the sea will scatter them. But if placed with wisdom, they will stand forever.
Ram smiled at them.
Then lead us.
Nal and Neel took command. Nal marked paths on the sand. Neel organized teams by strength and size.
Small stones first. They will lock the base.
Big boulders next. Press them down.
Hanuman lifted mountains and threw them into the sea. Others followed Nal's signs carefully. Stones floated, but now they were aligned. Soon the ocean was dotted with floating stones, each glowing with the name of Ram. The great bridge, Ram Setu, had begun to rise. But the sea was not ready to give up so easily. Waves grew wild. Storms raged. The bridge began to shake.
The waves are too strong. The stones are drifting away.
Hold the line. Trust the design.
Hanuman soared through the storm, pressing the rocks into place with his mighty strength. Lightning flashed around him as the Vanas followed, working together in the rain.
Hold strong, brothers. When hearts are united, even the ocean bows.
After days of effort, the sea finally grew calm. From the shores of India all the way to Lanka stretched a shining bridge, strong, sacred, and eternal.
This bridge is not just of stones. It is built from courage, unity, and faith.
No storm can destroy what is built in your name, my Lord.
And so, the great Ram Setu stood firm, a bridge of hope across the ocean of challenges. The moral of the story is, even the biggest problems can be solved when we believe in ourselves and work together. When hearts are full of faith, even stones can float. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Sita's Swayamvar had begun. The palace was filled with joy and celebration. Then Ram stepped forward and broke Lord Shiva's mighty bow. But a furious sage stormed in and asked, "Who dared to break this bow? Could Ram face Parshuram?" Let's watch. Long ago, in the beautiful kingdom of Mithila, lived the wise King Janak. One day, while performing a sacred ritual, the king found a divine baby girl.
Wow, a gift from Mother Earth.
He named her Sita. In the palace lived the mighty bow of Lord Shiva. One day, little Sita was playing with flowers inside the palace hall. She gently lifted the huge bow while playing.
She lifted the bow.
King Janak watched in shock and felt proud, as no one in the kingdom was capable of lifting Shiva's bow.
She will marry only the man who can lift this bow.
Years later, the great Swayamvar for Sita was announced.
Hear everyone! Princess Sita will marry the prince who can lift and string Lord Shiva's bow.
The kingdom prepared for the grand ceremony. Princes from across the world traveled to Mithila. Sita quietly watched, trusting destiny. The grand Swayamvar began. The mighty bow of Lord Shiva was brought into the hall.
That bow is impossible to lift.
King Janak declared,
"Whoever lifts and strings this bow shall marry my daughter Sita."
Princess Sita entered the hall. One by one, the prince stepped forward.
I will win this easily.
But the bow did not move, even an inch. Many tried, but none succeeded.
Has the world lost its heroes?
Sita wondered, was no one worthy? Just then, Rishi Vishwamitra entered the hall with Ram and Lakshman.
Who is this young prince?
Sita felt a spark of hope.
Ram, step forward.
The hall became silent. Ram stepped forward with calm and respect. He bowed with humility before touching the bow. He lifted it as if it weighed nothing. He began to string the mighty bow. The mighty bow broke with a thunderous sound.
I have found the hero worthy of my daughter.
Sita walked forward with a heart full of joy. Ram stood with humility and grace. Princess Sita chose Ram as her husband. The heavens celebrated their union. Destiny had brought Ram and Sita together. The kingdom of Mithila burst into celebration. The royal wedding was celebrated with sacred rituals. Both kingdoms rejoiced together. Music and joy filled the streets. Their journey together had begun. Music, joy, and happiness filled the palace hall. But suddenly, the celebration stopped.
Who has broken Lord Shiva's bow?
A powerful warrior Rishi had arrived. It was the mighty Parshuram. The palace hall filled with fear and silence.
Who dared to break Lord Shiva's bow?
But one prince remained calm. Lakshman could not stay silent.
My brother broke the bow.
Kings and citizens were shocked.
How dare you speak to me like this?
Why are you angry? The bow was old.
A great battle seemed about to begin. Ram stepped forward calmly.
Lakshman, be patient.
Respected Rishi, it was I who lifted the bow.
The Rishi noticed Ram's humility.
Forgive me if I caused any offense.
Parshuram's anger slowly changed into curiosity. Parshuram brought forth another powerful bow.
Another bow!
If you are truly strong, lift and string this bow.
The hall became silent once more. Lakshman knew what would happen next. Without effort, Ram lifted the mighty bow. He placed an arrow upon it with perfect focus. At that moment, Parshuram understood.
Lord Vishnu, I did not recognize you. My anger blinded me. The world is safe in your hands now.
Ram lowered the bow with humility.
May your journey bring peace to the world.
Lakshman felt proud of his brother. Parshuram's mission was complete. The joy returned to Mithila. True heroes are strong yet humble. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. One king dared to lift a god's mountain. Ravan thought he was unstoppable, but Shiva used just one toe and pride was crushed. Then Ravan began to sing. Watch till the end. Ravan was no ordinary king. He was strong, wise, and feared by all. But one thing ruled his heart, his devotion to Lord Shiva. Yet pride slowly grew within him.
Why should Lord Shiva live in Kailash? I will carry the whole mountain to Lanka.
With a roar, Ravan lifted Mount Kailash. The earth trembled, the rivers swirled, and the gods watched in shock. Could anyone stop him? High above, Lord Shiva sat in deep meditation with goddess Parvati. Even as the mountain shook, Shiva remained calm, like the still ocean.
Mahadev, Ravan is shaking our mountain. What will happen now?
Do not worry, Devi. Just watch.
And with the lightest touch of his toe, Shiva pinned down the mighty Ravan. Ravan roared in pain, but no strength could free him. Trapped beneath the mountain, Ravan finally realized his mistake. His pride had brought him pain, but his heart still knew devotion. With tears in his eyes, Ravan began to sing, not to show power, but to ask forgiveness.
Forgive me, my lord.
Om Namah Shivaya.
His song was full of rhythm, strength, and surrender. This powerful prayer is known as the Shiva Tandav Strotam. Pleased by his devotion, Shiva forgave Ravan. He blessed him with the Chandrahas sword, a weapon glowing like the moon. Ravan bowed his head in gratitude. This story teaches us that pride can crush us like a mountain, but true devotion can lift us higher. Remember, real strength lies in respect and humility. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Welcome to Curious Cubs. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Long ago, there lived a wise sage named Shilada. He wished for a child, blessed by the divine, so he prayed with full devotion to Lord Shiva. Days turned into months and months to years. Moved by his faith, Shiva appeared.
You shall have a blessed child.
Soon after, a divine child came into his life. He named him Nandi. Nandi grew kind, bright, and gentle. He learned discipline and wisdom. But one day, sages spoke of a difficult fate. They said Nandi's life may be short. Nandi did not fear. He chose devotion. With discipline, he prayed. Days passed in faith. His devotion touched the heavens. Shiva appeared. He offered love and respect. Shiva was pleased. Shiva granted divine strength to Nandi. He became Shiva's closest companion.
Guard my abode, Nandi. Stay with me in Kailash.
Nandi became a protector and a friend. He led Shiva's attendants. Devotion changed destiny. Faith brought responsibility, and responsibility brought honor. Nandi stayed forever near Shiva with loyalty and discipline. And Nandi's story lives even today. In Shiva temples, Nandi always faces Shiva. This shows he remains close to Shiva, watching and serving. Many people believe that whispering wishes in Nandi's ears helps them reach Shiva faster. This belief reflects love because Nandi is Shiva's trusted companion and Shiva listens to every pure heart. So, from this story, we learn devotion builds trust, discipline builds strength, loyalty builds closeness. When we stay sincere and devoted, we earn responsibility and respect, just like Nandi. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. An Asur asked for unstoppable power. Shiva said yes. Bhasmasur could turn anyone to ashes with just one touch. But when pride took over, he made the biggest mistake of his life. Long ago, in a deep mysterious forest near tall misty mountains, lived a powerful demon named Bhasmasur. He was very strong but still wanted unbeatable power. So he began intense tapasya for Lord Shiva. Rain poured heavily. The sun burned hot. Days and nights flew by in a flash. But Bhasmasur never moved, never opened his eyes. His devotion was so strong. At last, Lord Shiva appeared in a beautiful blue light.
I am pleased, Bhasmasur. Ask whatever you want.
Shiva is called Bholenath, the innocent and kind one. He gives boons not by judging hearts, but by honoring true devotion. Demon or God are the same when they pray sincerely. Everyone can choose the good path. Bhasmasur asked boldly,
Oh Mahadev, I want a power. Let whoever's head I touch turn instantly to ashes.
The gods in heaven were shocked. This boon was very dangerous, but Shiva never breaks his promise.
May your desire be fulfilled.
The divine power flowed, and Bhasmasur's hand began to shine with deadly ash power. First, he tested his power on a tree. Poof! Gone! He was so surprised and happy. Then he touched a big rock. Poof! Nothing left. Bhasmasur laughed loudly.
Ha ha ha! I am unstoppable.
But power made him forget gratitude, and pride grew bigger and bigger until a dark idea entered his mind. Bhasmasur chased Shiva with his dangerous ash power, but Shiva did not fight. Across green hills, over sparkling rivers, through deep forests, Shiva ran with wisdom, because wisdom is always stronger than foolish power. Then Shiva looked to the sky for help. Lord Vishnu heard Shiva's call and transformed into Mohini, the most beautiful dancer in the world. She danced so gracefully with flowers floating all around. Bhasmasur forgot everything and was completely charmed. Mohini smiled and touched her own head while dancing. Bhasmasur copied her without thinking. Suddenly, he realized his mistake, but it was too late. Poof! Bhasmasur turned into ashes by his own pride. Lord Shiva watched from afar, not in anger, but in sadness.
Power is not bad, but pride makes it dangerous. True strength is self-control. True greatness is humility.
Flowers bloomed again, birds sang happily, and peace returned to the forest. Remember, wisdom is stronger than power, and gratitude protects blessings. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Long, long ago, in a time when gods and demons walked the world, a very unusual child was born. His father was a mighty demon king, and his mother was a magical buffalo. From this strange union came a child, half demon, half buffalo, named Mahishasur. As a child, Mahishasur could uproot trees with his bare hands. He could run faster than the wind, and when he roared, the mountains shook. As he grew up, his strength and his pride also grew. Mahishasur wanted to rule not just his land, but the heavens too. He prayed and prayed to Lord Brahma for many years, standing under the hot sun, without food, without water. After long prayers, Lord Brahma appeared. Mahishasur said,
O Lord Brahma, make me so powerful that no man or god can defeat me.
Lord Brahma granted his boon, but warned.
You can only be defeated by a woman.
A woman? Impossible.
With his boon, Mahishasur became unstoppable. He attacked the heavens with his demon army. His buffalo form trampled everything in its path. The mighty gods fell before him. Even Indra, the king of the heavens, had to run. Darkness spread everywhere. Prayers stopped. Fear ruled the world now. But the gods did not give up. They combined their powers. Their energy blazed like 1,000 suns, and from that light rose a powerful goddess with 10 arms, holding mighty weapons, riding a roaring lion. She was Durga, born to defeat Mahishasur. And that was the beginning of the great battle between good and evil. Mahishasur was strong, but his pride and arrogance blinded him. He forgot to respect others, and that led to his fall. So remember, kids, true strength is not in boasting or bullying, but in kindness, humility, and courage. What happens when the great battle begins? That's our next story. Stay tuned. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Welcome to Curious Cubs. As a curious child, Hanuman always looked forward to exploring new things. One day, Hanuman told his friends,
I want to see what's beyond the forest. I wonder where the mountains meet the sky.
Hanuman bravely entered into the thick forest, feeling excited for the adventure that awaited him. The mountain was huge, but Hanuman's spirit was bigger. Do you want to know how? To know this, check out the full story on our YouTube channel. Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Once upon a time, there was a mighty king named Sagar. He had 60,000 sons. Unfortunately, due to some misunderstanding, sage Kapil cursed his sons and turned them into ashes. King Sagar was heartbroken and he vowed to do everything he could to save their souls. Bhagirath, who was a great-grandson of King Sagar, was very wise and brave. When the time came, Bhagirath took up the task of bringing the sacred river Ganga to earth so that the ashes of his ancestors could be purified. Bhagirath set out on a long journey to the heavens. He knew that Ganga, the mighty river, flowed only in the skies, and that it was the only way to purify his ancestors' souls. He decided to perform intense meditation to get the river to descend. For many years, Bhagirath meditated in the forest, sitting under a tree. He prayed to Lord Brahma, the creator of the universe, hoping for his blessings. His devotion and patience were unmatched. After many years, Lord Brahma appeared in front of Bhagirath. He was impressed by Bhagirath's dedication and agreed to help him.
I will send Ganga to earth, but her descent will be so powerful that it could flood everything.
I don't want to disrupt the lives of people living on earth. What should I do?
You must ask for help from Lord Shiva.
Bhagirath thanked Lord Brahma and immediately set off to meet Lord Shiva. He knew that only Shiva could control the mighty force of Ganga's water. After long prayers, Lord Shiva appeared before Bhagirath.
Lord Shiva, please help us by controlling the flow of the mighty river Ganga as it descends to the earth.
Lord Shiva agreed to help him, but only if Bhagirath's devotion was strong enough to handle the great challenge ahead. Lord Shiva, with his long hair, prepared to hold the Ganga. Bhagirath led the river to the earth, and as Ganga began to fall, her waters were so powerful that they could have destroyed the entire world. But Lord Shiva caught Ganga in his hair, letting the water flow gently to the earth. As Ganga fell from the sky, she twisted and turned in Lord Shiva's hair. The earth was saved, and slowly the river flowed gently down to the land. Bhagirath led Ganga to the place where his ancestors' ashes lay. When Ganga's sacred waters touched the ashes of Bhagirath's 60,000 ancestors, they were instantly purified. Their souls were freed from their suffering, and they were able to rise to the heavens, where they found peace. Bhagirath's patience and determination had worked. The gods were pleased with Bhagirath's devotion, and they blessed him. He had succeeded where many others would have given up. The river Ganga became sacred, flowing through the lands of India, bringing life and purity to all who touched her waters. From that day on, Ganga became the holiest river on earth. People from all over the world came to bathe in her waters, believing that it would wash away their sins and purify their souls. Bhagirath's name was forever remembered as the one who brought Ganga to earth. Bhagirath's journey was long and difficult, but his devotion, patience, and belief in his mission helped him achieve what seemed impossible. Bhagirath never gave up, even though the task was long and difficult. His strong belief in the divine powers helped him achieve his goal. Bhagirath did this not for his own benefit, but to purify the souls of his ancestors. So, the moral of the story is, with patience, faith, and selflessness, you can overcome even the toughest challenges. Never give up on your dreams, no matter how hard the journey may seem. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Long ago, a mighty promise was made. When Lord Ram needed help, one brave hero stepped forward. Get ready to see how his courage, strength, and one amazing leap changed everything. After the great battle between the brothers, brave Vali had fallen, and Sugriv became the new king of Kishkindha. Lord Ram kept his word, and now it was Sugriv's turn to keep his promise. Days passed, weeks passed, but Ram's heart still longed for Sita. She was far away, taken by the evil king Ravan of Lanka. One morning, Ram's eyes were filled with sadness. He called Lakshman and said,
Brother, will I ever see my Sita again?
Hanuman bowed before him with devotion and said,
My lord King Sugriv will never forget his promise. He will help us find Ma Sita no matter where she is.
When the rainy season ended, Sugriv remembered his vow. He called upon his Vanar army. Thousands of Vanars from every corner of the forest came.
Friends, Lord Ram helped me regain my kingdom. Now it's time to help him find his queen.
The air filled with cheers and drums. The search for Sita began. Through forests and valleys, the Vanar army ran. Across rivers and mountains they climbed, but no one could find her until they reached the southern tip of India, where the land ended and the mighty ocean began. There it was, the great Indian Ocean, wide, wild, and endless. Beyond it was the golden island of Lanka, where Sita was held captive.
Who among us can cross this vast sea?
No one dared to answer. Even the bravest Vanars stepped back. That's when the wise bear Jamvant stepped forward. He turned towards Hanuman and smiled.
Hanuman, my child, have you forgotten who you are?
Me? But I'm just a humble servant of Lord Ram.
No, Hanuman. You are the son of the wind god. You have the strength to shake mountains, the power to fly across the skies. You only need to remember.
Hanuman closed his eyes. He remembered his divine godfather, the wind. He remembered his purpose was to serve Lord Ram. And then it happened. The earth trembled beneath his feet. Hanuman's body grew larger and larger, shining with the golden light.
For my Lord Ram and for Mother Sita, I shall cross this ocean in one mighty leap.
With a thunderous roar, Hanuman leapt into the air, higher than the mountains, faster than the wind. The ocean waves below danced, the clouds moved aside, and the sun shone brighter, watching his flight. That day, everyone knew true strength is not about muscles or might. It comes from faith, courage, and love.
Hanuman's devotion lights our path. With friends like him, no distance is too far.
And thus, the promise was fulfilled. Sugriv kept his word. Hanuman remembered his strength, and the journey to bring Sita back had begun. So, the moral of the story is, when you believe in yourself, no ocean is too wide and no challenge is too great, for the true strength lies within your heart. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. In the forest of Kishkindha lived Sugriv, a Vanar prince in great trouble. His brother Bali had driven him away and taken his throne. Sugriv hid in fear, longing for a true friend who could help him. One day, Sugriv saw two princes walking near the Pampa lake. Their faces shone with courage, their bows strong, their steps graceful. They were none other than Ram and Lakshman of Ayodhya. Unsure of who they were, Sugriv got worried. He looked at Hanuman and said,
Hanuman, go to them, but go in disguise. Find out who they are, for I fear they may be friends of Bali.
Hanuman bowed and obeyed. With his powers, he took the form of a simple forest hermit, dressed in bark clothes, carrying a wooden staff. Hanuman, now disguised, approached the princes with folded hands.
O noble warriors, this forest is full of danger. May I know who you are and why you walk here with such sorrow in your eyes?
Lord Ram looked at the hermit with calm eyes. He could see the truth hidden within.
Your words are kind, but your spirit is mighty. You are no ordinary sage. You are Hanuman, son of the wind god.
At that very moment, Hanuman's disguise melted away. His heart overflowed with devotion. He bowed low at Lord Ram's feet.
My lord, you saw through me. From this day, I am yours, your servant, your friend, your devotee forever.
Lord Ram gently lifted Hanuman and embraced him with love. Lakshman smiled, for he knew a bond unbreakable had just been formed. And so, in the forests of Kishkindha began the greatest friendship of all time between Ram and Hanuman. And the moral of the story is, no disguise can hide a pure heart. Just like Ram recognized Hanuman's devotion, true goodness will always shine through. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story.
Welcome to Curious Cubs. Let's jump into a fun story.
Why were all the butter pots in Vrindavan always empty? Who was stealing butter every single day? And how did a little boy reach pots hanging so high? Was it magic or mischief? Let's find out the story of Krishna, the little butter thief. Long ago, in the joyful village of Vrindavan, the women worked hard every morning to make fresh, creamy butter. They hid the butter high above, where no one could reach it.
Look at that butter!
But every day, the butter disappeared.
This keeps happening every day. Only one person can do this.
Who? Me?
But everyone in Vrindavan knew the truth. The little butter thief was Krishna. One day, Krishna gathered his friends for a secret plan.
Today, we will steal the best butter in Vrindavan.
But the pots are too high. How can we reach them?
That is right. Then we will climb higher.
The boys quietly entered the house. There it was, the most delicious butter in Vrindavan.
quiet, boys. Now follow me.
The boys began building a human tower. Higher and higher they climbed. Krishna climbed to the top, reaching towards the hanging pot. He stretched his hand towards the butter pot, just a little more. And finally, Krishna got the butter. But the boys were not able to balance anymore.
Boys, I cannot hold anymore.
Uh-oh, the butter pot slipped from Krishna's hand and boom, butter splashed everywhere.
This is even better.
The boys did not waste a second.
Here, you have some too. It is delicious.
It was messy, it was crazy, and it was fun. But someone was coming. Krishna looked towards the door and realized the danger. Krishna quickly asked his friends to run.
Run, everyone, run!
And the great butter escape began. Krishna tried to run before anyone could catch him. But the butter had other plans. And then Mother Yashoda arrived.
Uh-oh, Maya, I did not do anything.
The whole house was a buttery mess.
Krishna, what is this mess? Did you steal butter again?
No, Maya, I did not steal the butter.
Then why is this butter smeared all over your face?
This is not butter, Maya.
Not butter? Huh? Then what is it?
It's milk decoration.
Yashoda, your son steals butter every day.
No matter what happened, Krishna always made everyone smile. Even when he was caught, no one could stay angry at Krishna. Mother Yashoda decided it was time to teach Krishna a lesson.
Krishna, today you will not run away.
Maya, no! Please don't do this.
She decided to tie Krishna so he wouldn't run away. Krishna was tied to a wooden block.
This is not fair, Maya. I did not trouble anyone.
Even the villagers couldn't stop smiling. Yashoda's heart melted as she looked at her little boy. But Krishna was already planning his next adventure.
We will try again tomorrow.
Because Krishna's mischief was full of joy, not harm. After the mischief, the villagers began to think.
He makes us angry, but he also makes us smile.
Krishna never kept the butter for himself. He shared it with everyone. Even the animals were a part of his joy. And slowly, their anger turned into affection. Mother Yashoda knew Krishna's mischief was full of love. He did not steal butter. He spread happiness. Wherever Krishna went, happiness followed. And that is why no one could stay angry at Krishna for long. As the day came to an end, Vrindavan returned to his peaceful life. The cows returned home and the children ended their day with smiles. Krishna sat by the river and filled the air with his sweet music. The same people who complained earlier now smiled as they listened because Krishna's mischief was full of joy. Krishna did not just steal butter, he stole hearts because true happiness comes from sharing joy with others.
Wow, Cubs, that was so much fun! See you in the next story! Welcome to Curious Cubs! Let's jump into a fun story.
As the sun rose over the ocean, Lord Ram stepped onto the far end of Ram Setu. Behind him marched the mighty Vanar army, Hanuman, Sugriv, Nal, Neel, Jamvant and thousands more. Ahead stood Lanka, golden walls, towering palaces and dark smoke rising into the sky. The bridge was crossed, but the battle had not begun yet. Ram raised his hand and the entire army stopped.
We do not wish to destroy Lanka. First, we will give Ravan one final chance to return Sita.
The army fell silent.
My lord, sending a messenger into Lanka is dangerous. Ravan is cruel.
Ram looked across the army and his eyes rested on Angad, the young prince, son of mighty Vali.
Angad, will you go?
I will, my lord. I will speak your truth. Without fear.
Angad was young, but his courage was older than fear itself. Angad walked alone into Lanka. The gates of the palace opened before him. Demons lined the hall, laughing mockingly. At the center sat the king of Lanka, Ravan.
I am Angad, son of Vali. I come as a messenger of Ram.
A monkey? Ram sends a child to threaten me?
Angad did not bow.
Return Mata Sita with respect. Bow to righteousness, or face the consequences of war.
The demons growled with anger.
You dare to warn me in my own court?
The king of Lanka burned with rage.
If you want to save your life, accept defeat and go back.
If anyone here can lift my foot, I will accept defeat and leave.
One by one, Ravan's strongest warriors tried. They pulled, they pushed, they strained, but no one could lift Angad's foot. Finally, Ravan came forward to try himself. The court fell silent. Ravan grabbed Angad's foot and tried to lift it. His strength cracked the palace floor, but Angad's foot did not move. Ravan was furious and embarrassed. Angad stood unmoved like a mountain. Angad calmly removed his foot from the palace floor and said,
This is the strength of Ram's messenger. Imagine the strength of Ram himself.
And Angad walked away. No demon dared to stop him. He had successfully delivered Ram's message. Angad's courage shook the court of Lanka. Because Ravan rejected peace, the drums of war began to echo across the kingdom. The armies prepared for the battle to come. Angad was proud because he had done his duty. Angad was young but fearless. This story teaches us that true strength is not shouting louder. It is about standing firm for what is right.
Wow, Cubs, that was so much fun. See you in the next story.
Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Long, long ago, there was a demon king named Mahishasur. With time, he grew so powerful that even the gods could not stop him.
No god, no king, no warrior can defeat me.
The world drowned in fear until the gods came together to create a power never seen before. From the energy of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, a goddess of unimaginable strength was born, Ma Durga. With 10 mighty arms, each holding a weapon, she rode on a lion, her eyes blazing with courage. Before the great battle, all the gods blessed Ma Durga with their divine weapons, each one carrying the power of truth and courage.
Mahishasur, your terror ends here. I will fight for dharma, for goodness, and for truth.
The war began. For 9 days and 9 nights, Durga transformed into different forms of Shakti, each day stronger, each day fiercer, fighting the demons' tricks. On the first day as Shailputri, she struck the demon army with her mighty trident, shaking the earth like a mountain. On the second day as Brahmacharini, her calm power burned brighter than fire. With her meditation energy, she weakened the demon's strength. As Chandraghanta, she rang her mighty bell. The sound thundered across the battlefield, sending the demons running in fear. As Kushmanda, with just a smile, she created a ball of blazing energy that blinded Mahishasura's army. As Skandamata, her motherly love gave strength to all the gods and people, protecting them from the demons' dark magic. On the 6th day, as Katyayani, she fought like a raging storm, destroying waves of enemies with her sword. As Kalratri, she was as dark as the night. With fire blazing from her eyes, she shattered the demons' strongest fortresses. As Mahagauri, she brought calmness. Her pure light washed away fear and healed the wounded. On the 9th day, as Siddhidatri, she unleashed her ultimate powers, blessings for the good and unstoppable lightning for the evil. At last, Mahishasur himself came forward. He turned into a massive buffalo and charged at Durga with all his might.
No one can defeat me.
Durga came forward, her lion roared, and with one powerful strike of her trident, Mahishasur was destroyed. The world was free and good had won over evil. With Mahishasur defeated, the earth rejoiced. People and gods celebrated together, carrying the goddess's idol in a grand festival of light, music, and devotion. And so, every year we celebrate Navratri, 9 nights of devotion, dance, and the reminder that courage and goodness always win. Navratri teaches us, be brave, be kind, and use your strength to protect, not harm. Because no matter how big evil seems, truth and goodness will always shine brighter. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story.
Welcome to Curious Cubs. Let's jump into a fun story.
Sita was lost in distant Lanka and only one hero could cross the endless ocean.
For Lord Ram, I will find Mother Sita.
With one mighty leap, Hanuman flew into the sky. He flew higher and higher across the great ocean towards Lanka.
Nothing can stop Lord Ram's mission.
Hanuman continued his journey peacefully, Far below him, the great ocean shimmered under the sunlight. The gods watched Hanuman carefully. They knew he was strong, but was he wise too? And suddenly, the peaceful sea began to roar.
What is happening below?
Something huge was rising from the ocean, and it was coming straight towards Hanuman. Boom! The ocean burst open, and from the waves rose the mighty serpent mother, Sursa. She blocked the entire path. No one could fly past her.
Stop, Hanuman! The gods have ordered me. Everyone passing here must enter my mouth.
Mother Sursa, I am on Lord Ram's mission. Please allow me to find Mata Sita first.
But Sursa did not move.
No! You cannot pass.
And now the real challenge began. Hanuman understood this challenge would not end easily. Suddenly, he began to grow.
Can you swallow me now, Mata Sursa?
Yes!
But Sursa became even bigger. Hanuman grew again, and now he was as huge as a mountain.
And now?
Sursa's mouth became even larger. The sky itself seemed to disappear. The battle continued. Bigger, bigger, even bigger. But then Hanuman stopped.
Strength alone will not help. I must use my brain.
Then suddenly Hanuman did something Sursa never expected. In an instant, the mighty Hanuman became tiny as a thumb. Before Sursa could react, Hanuman flew straight inside her mouth and exited immediately from the other side of the mouth and returned to his normal size.
Mother, your wish is fulfilled. I entered your mouth and came out.
Hanuman had won, not with strength, but with intelligence.
Now please bless me and allow me to continue Lord Ram's mission.
Suddenly Sursa stopped. The anger disappeared from her face.
Well done, child. I was never your enemy. The gods asked me to test you. You are strong, but today you showed wisdom too.
It was a test, not a battle.
Go, Hanuman. You will succeed in Lord Ram's mission.
And once again Hanuman flew towards Lanka, stronger than before.
The wind carries me towards my destiny. With every breath, I feel the strength of Lord Rama guiding my path across the ocean.
Hanuman continued his journey. The great mission was not over yet. But today he had learned something important. Strength made Hanuman powerful, but wisdom made him victorious.
Sometimes, the best victory comes from thinking.
Hanuman did not win with force. He won with intelligence, patience, and respect. And ahead, even greater adventures awaited Hanuman.
Wow, Cubs, that was so much fun! See you in the next story!
Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Demons were destroying every sacred prayer. A worried rishi asked a king for help. But instead of an army, he chose a young prince. Can Ram protect the yajna? After the birth of the 4 princes, the kingdom of Ayodhya was filled with happiness and laughter. Prince Ram loved learning and practicing, and Lakshman loved being by his side.
Did you see that shot, brother?
That was great! Well done, Lakshman.
King Dashrath felt proud and peaceful.
My sons are growing strong.
But far away, deep in the forest, someone was in trouble. In a distant forest, Rishi Vishwamitra performed sacred yajnas to protect the world. But suddenly, the forest grew silent. Demons attacked the sacred ritual. The prayers were destroyed.
Our yajna!
This had happened many times before.
Unbelievable. This must stop.
The next morning, the rishis tried again. They rebuilt the sacred fire with hope. Once again, the forest echoed with holy chants. But suddenly, the demons returned.
Stop your prayers.
The yajna was destroyed again.
I know who can help us now.
And so, the great Rishi Vishwamitra began his journey to Ayodhya. Soon, he arrived at the grand palace of Ayodhya. The king welcomed the great Rishi with respect.
Welcome, O wise sage. Tell me how I may serve you.
Rishi Vishwamitra responded with worry.
Demons are destroying our sacred yajna again and again. We need protection.
King Dashrath offered help.
Do not worry, Gurudev. My army will leave at once.
I do not need your army. I need your son, Ram.
The entire court felt silent.
Ram is just a young boy. How can he fight demons?
The court's royal guru stepped forward and said,
Trust the sage, Your Majesty. This is Ram's destiny.
If this is his destiny, Ram shall go.
Don't worry, father, I will go.
Where brother Ram goes, I go too.
The queens blessed their sons with love and prayers.
Be brave, my son.
And so, the young princes Ram and Lakshman left Ayodhya. The people of Ayodhya prayed for their safety. A new adventure had begun. The journey to the forest was long and full of learning.
This journey is exciting, brother.
Yes, every step teaches us something new.
True strength comes from discipline and wisdom.
The Rishi taught Ram and Lakshman how to use powerful divine weapons.
Wow, incredible shot.
Courage and focus is important, Lakshman.
They were not just warriors, they were brothers and best friends. Suddenly, the forest became silent.
Brother, something feels strange.
Stay alert. A dangerous demon lives here.
The trees began to shake, and a giant demon, Tadka, emerged from thick fog.
What a giant demon!
Ram, protect the forest.
Ram took a deep breath and released a glowing arrow at Tadka. And she was finished. The forest was safe again. Now the time had come to perform the most important yajna.
This yajna must continue for many days without stopping.
The sacred fire burnt brighter than ever before. Ram and Lakshman stood guard day and night.
We will not let the demons return.
They will not succeed tonight.
Days passed peacefully until the final night arrived. The demons had returned.
Stay ready, Lakshman.
Yes, brother.
The sky roared with thunder. The final battle had begun. Dozens of flying demons rushed towards the Yagya.
Destroy the Yagya.
Demons Marich and Subahu led the attack. Marich was the son of Tadka and was furious. Ram and Lakshman got ready to fight.
Protect the Yagya.
I am with you, brother.
Lakshman shot arrows rapidly at the demons. Ram used the divine weapons he had learned. An arrow struck Marich and he was thrown far away into the ocean. Ram released another glowing arrow and Subahu was defeated instantly. The demon army fled in fear. The storm ended and peace returned to the forest.
The Yagya is saved.
Even the gods showered blessings from the heavens.
Thank you, boys. You have protected goodness and peace.
We only did our duty, Guruji.
This was the beginning of Ram's journey as a protector of the world. True heroes use their strength to protect goodness. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story.
Welcome to Curious Cubs. Let's jump into a fun story.
After passing Sursa's test, Hanuman continued his journey towards Lanka. He had won with wisdom. The ocean was calm again and Hanuman flew happily toward his mission. But suddenly something strange happened.
Why am I slowing down?
No storms, no mountains, yet Hanuman could not move freely. Hanuman looked everywhere. There were no enemies, no storms, no obstacles.
What is stopping me?
Then Hanuman looked below and he saw something shocking. His shadow had stopped moving. Deep below the sea, something had caught it.
Someone is pulling my shadow.
And then the ocean began to shake. Boom! The ocean exploded beneath Hanuman. From the darkness below, a terrifying creature awakened. It was Simhika, the shadow-catching demon.
Ha ha ha! I have your shadow now. You cannot escape.
I must understand her power first.
This was not a test. This was a real danger. Hanuman did not attack immediately. First, he observed.
She is not pulling me. She is pulling my shadow.
No one escapes. Simhika!
Hanuman understood the problem and immediately made a plan.
If I stay outside, she will keep pulling me.
And suddenly, Hanuman became small. Instead of running away, he flew straight towards danger. Hanuman did something unbelievable. He flew directly inside Simhika, But this time he was not escaping.
Lord Ram's mission cannot be stopped.
The ocean shook. Simhika could not stop him. With courage and intelligence, Hanuman defeated the shadow demon. Simhika fell back into the sea. The shadow demon was defeated. The roaring waves became calm once again. The danger had passed. Hanuman looked below. His shadow was free again.
The path is clear now. Lord Ram, your mission continues.
And then Hanuman saw something far away. Far ahead, beyond the ocean, Hanuman finally saw Lanka. The golden city of Ravan stood before him, but the mission had only begun.
Mother Sita, I am near.
Hanuman first observed, then understood, and finally acted. The adventure continued, and even greater challenges awaited in Lanka.
Wow, Cubs, that was so much fun! See you in the next story! Welcome to Curious Cubs! Let's jump into a fun story!
Everyone was scared of that river. No one dared to go near it because a giant snake lived inside. But one day, Krishna jumped into it. What happened next? Let's watch. Long ago, in the peaceful village of Vrindavan, life was filled with joy and laughter. The children spent their days playing under the bright sun.
Krishna, come play with us.
The Yamuna River was the heart of Vrindavan. It gave water to the animals, the fields, and the people of the village. Every day, Krishna and his friends brought their cows near the river. But the villagers did not know that deep inside the river, something terrible had arrived. A giant poisonous snake named Kalia had made the Yamuna his home. But soon the river began to change. Kalia's poison slowly spread through the Yamuna. The poison was so strong that fish could not survive in the water. Even birds that flew above the river could not escape the deadly poison. The animals could sense the danger. They refused to drink from the river.
This river is no longer safe. A poisonous serpent must be living here.
Mothers asked their children to stay away from the river bank. Children were confused and scared.
Stay away from the Yamuna River. There is a terrible snake living there.
Krishna saw the fear in the village and he knew something had to be done. One sunny afternoon, Krishna and his friends were playing near the river.
Krishna, catch the ball.
Throw it higher.
But suddenly, the game took a dangerous turn. The ball fell straight into the poisoned Yamuna River.
Oh no, the snake lives there.
Don't go near the water.
But Krishna was not afraid. He knew the river needed help. Krishna climbed onto a tall kadamba tree that leaned over the river. And before anyone could stop him, Krishna jumped straight into the poisoned river. The moment Krishna entered the water, the Yamuna river began to roar. But Krishna swam deeper into the river, searching for the snake that poisoned the water. And then Krishna saw the monster of the river. It was Kalia, the giant snake who had 100 heads. Frightened villagers rushed towards the river bank in panic.
Krishna is still in the water.
Angry that someone had entered his river, Kalia attacked. The giant serpent trapped Krishna in his coils. The villagers feared the worst. But Krishna was no ordinary child. A divine power surrounded him. With a burst of strength, Krishna broke free. And before the serpent could attack again, Krishna jumped onto Kalia's head. And then something incredible happened. Krishna began to dance on the serpent's heads. Left, right, jump and spin. With every step, the mighty serpent grew weaker. Villagers watched in amazement.
Look, Krishna is dancing on the snake.
The once terrifying serpent could no longer fight. Krishna had defeated the mighty serpent, but the story was not over yet. The mighty serpent had finally been defeated.
Please forgive me, Krishna. I did not know who you truly were.
Krishna was powerful, but he was also kind.
You must leave this river. You must never harm the people of Vrindavan again.
I promise, Krishna, I will leave this river forever.
And so the giant serpent left the Yamuna river forever. The poison disappeared and the river became pure once again. And the brave little boy who saved the village returned safely to the river bank. The villagers could hardly believe what they had seen. The terrible serpent was gone and Krishna was safe.
Krishna defeated the giant snake.
You saved the river.
The Yamuna river was alive again. Animals returned, birds flew freely, and peace returned to Vrindavan. And as the sun set, Krishna played his flute once again. Vrindavan was peaceful once more, and that is how brave little Krishna saved the village of Vrindavan from the mighty serpent Kalia. Because true strength is not about hurting others, it is about protecting those who need help.
Wow, Cubs, that was so much fun! See you in the next story!
Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. High above a deep forest, a brave guardian took flight against a mighty king and fate itself. This is the story of courage. This is the story of Jatayu. Long ago, deep inside a quiet forest, something terrible was about to happen. The trees stopped swaying. The birds stopped singing. Danger was flying through the sky. High above the forest, a golden chariot rushed through the air. Inside it sat Ma Sita, afraid and calling out for help.
Ram, Lakshman, help!
The chariot belonged to Ravan, the king of Lanka. Ravan believed no one could stop him, but he was wrong. From a high tree, someone saw everything. It was Jatayu, the mighty vulture king. His wings were old, but his heart was fearless.
This is wrong. That is Sri Ram's wife. Stop, Ravan! She does not belong to you. Release her at once.
Move aside, you old bird. You cannot stop me.
Jatayu knew he was old. He knew Ravan was powerful, but he also knew something else. When injustice flies, courage must rise. The sky shook with battle. Jatayu struck the chariot. He attacked again and again.
How dare you!
With one powerful strike, Ravan cut Jatayu's wing. Jatayu cried out and fell down into the forest below. The chariot disappeared into the clouds. Time passed and Ram and Lakshman arrived. They were shocked to see Jatayu.
Jatayu, what happened? Who did this to you?
Ram, I tried.
With great effort, he told them everything about Ravan, the chariot, and the direction it flew.
You fought like a true warrior.
Jatayu smiled peacefully and closed his eyes. A hero had fallen. Jatayu could not save Sita, but he changed the fate of the story. Because of Jatayu, Ram learned who took Sita. He knew where to go, and the rescue journey began. Jatayu was not young. He was not stronger than Ravan. But when evil rose, Jatayu chose courage. Being a hero means doing what is right, even when it is hard. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Welcome to Curious Cubs. Once upon a time, there was a mighty king named Sagar. Due to some misunderstanding, sage Kapil cursed his sons and turned them into ashes. Bhagirath, who was a great-grandson of King Sagar, took up the task of bringing the sacred river Ganga to earth so that the ashes of his ancestors could be purified. He knew that Ganga, the mighty river, flowed only in the skies, and that it was the only way to purify his ancestors' souls. Will Bhagirath reach the heavens and bring the sacred Ganga to earth? To know this, check out the full story on our YouTube channel. Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. A long time ago, in the deep green forests of Kishkindha, two brave brothers, Vali and Sugriv, lived among the mighty Vanars. But one day, their bond broke. Vali, the elder brother, grew proud and powerful and forced Sugriv out of his kingdom, taking his crown and even his wife. Sugriv, scared and heartbroken, hid in the mountains, far away from his home. He had no army, no family, no hope, until one day. Far away, Lord Ram and his brother Lakshman were searching for Sita, who had been taken away by the evil king Ravan. Their search brought them to the same forest. One day, they met wise and strong Hanuman, who was Sugriv's friend. He saw strength in Ram's eyes and pain in his heart.
My lord, come with me. There is someone who needs your help and who might help you too.
Hanuman led Ram and Lakshman to a rocky cave where Sugriv sat, sad and scared.
Who are you? Are you here to hurt me too?
No, friend. I'm here to help you. Tell me what troubles you.
Sugriv shared everything. How Vali had chased him away, how he missed his wife, and how he had no one left to trust.
Then today your sorrow ends. I will help you. Get your kingdom back.
Sugriv's eyes widened with surprise.
If you help me, I promise on my life, I will gather all the Vanas and help you find Masitha, no matter where she is hidden.
The next day, Sugriv challenged Vali to a fight. The two brothers looked so alike, it was impossible to tell them apart. Hidden behind the trees, Ram drew his bow, but hesitated.
They look the same. I might strike the wrong one.
Sugriv was badly hurt and ran back, confused and in pain. Ram felt sorry. He gently made a garland of flowers and placed it on Sugriv's neck.
This time, I will not fail. Wear this garland. I will know who you are.
Sugriv again shouted his challenge. Vali came out, angry and roaring. The brothers fought fiercely, fists clashing like thunder. From a distance, Ram saw the garland, aimed his bow and released the arrow. The arrow struck Vali.
Why, Ram? Why did you interfere?
You misused your power. You hurt your own brother. I stood with righteousness.
The Vanas danced with joy. Sugriv was crowned king.
My kingdom is yours, Lord Ram. I promise to help you find Masitha and fight by your side.
Together, we will win this battle of good over evil.
So the moral of the story is, even in the darkest times, true friendship can bring back hope. When promises are kept, great things happen. Just like Ram and Sugriv, together they proved that unity can defeat even the strongest enemies. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. A king prayed for a miracle. The gods answered with a promise, and on a bright spring morning, a hero was born. This is the story of the birth of Lord Ram. This is the story of Ram Navami. Long ago, in the beautiful kingdom of Ayodhya, lived a brave and kind king named Dashrath. He loved his people, and his people loved him. But deep inside, the king felt a quiet sadness.
Who will take care of Ayodhya after me?
The king and his 3 queens prayed every day for a child. Far away in the kingdom of Lanka lived the powerful demon king Ravan.
No one can defeat me!
He troubled the sages and spread fear everywhere. The sages prayed to the gods for help. The gods gathered in heaven. And finally, Lord Vishnu said,
I will be born on earth as Ram and bring peace back to the world.
And so, the gods made a divine plan. To fulfill his wish for children, King Dashrath performed a sacred yajna, the air filled with holy chants and prayers.
O gods, bless me and the kingdom of Ayodhya with children.
Suddenly, something magical happened. A divine messenger appeared, rising from the fire, holding a golden bowl.
Give this sacred payasam to your queens.
Dashrath's prayers had been answered. The king shared the sacred payasam with his 3 queens. The palace filled with hope and prayers. Months passed, filled with excitement and waiting. And then a miracle was born. Prince Ram arrived. Soon after, Prince Bharat was born, and Queen Sumitra was blessed with 2 twin princes, Lakshman and Shatrughna. Ayodhya now had 4 shining stars. The kingdom of Ayodhya burst into celebration. People danced with happiness. Sweets were shared across the kingdom. The celebration lasted for many days and nights.
May gods bless the children. May Prince Ram bring light to the world.
Little Ram grew into a joyful and gentle child. Lakshman loved being near Ram all the time. Bharat and Shatrughna were the best of friends. The 4 brothers shared a bond of love. Even animals felt safe near Ram. King Dashrath was happy and proud.
My prayers have truly been answered.
Even today, people celebrate this special day as Ram Navami. Children dress up and celebrate the birth of Lord Ram. Families pray together with love and devotion. Ram Navami celebrates the birth of goodness and kindness, and that is why we celebrate Ram Navami, the birth of Lord Ram, the hero of truth and courage. Always speak the truth, always help others. Goodness always wins. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Once upon a time, Prince Ram, his wife Sita, and his brother Lakshman went into a forest to live peacefully. They built a small hut and spent their days in the beautiful forest. One day, while Sita and Ram were resting in their hut, something amazing happened. A golden deer appeared in the forest, its body shining like the sun. It jumped and pranced around, looking so beautiful that Sita was mesmerized.
Ram, please catch that golden deer for me,
she said, her eyes sparkling with excitement. Lord Ram smiled at his wife's request.
I will get it for you, Sita.
He took his bow and arrows, ready to catch the magical deer. He asked Lakshman to stay and protect Sita while he went after the deer. The golden deer ran fast, jumping from tree to tree. Ram chased it through the forest, thinking he could catch it easily. The deer seemed to know just where to go, always staying just out of Ram's reach. Ram followed it deeper and deeper into the forest. As Lord Ram chased the deer, something strange happened. The golden deer suddenly turned around and screamed.
Help! Lakshman!
He called out, mimicking Ram's voice. Ram understood that something was not right. It was a trap. Back at the hut, Sita heard a voice which sounded like Ram. She heard him calling Lakshman for help and got worried.
Lakshman, I'm afraid something bad is happening to Ram. Please, go and see where he is.
I am confident of my brother's skills and bravery. He should be fine. I am not leaving you alone here.
What if your dear brother is in danger and wants your help? You cannot ignore his call like that.
After Sita's repeated requests, Lakshman agreed to go into the forest and look for his brother. But what Sita did not know was that the golden deer was actually the demon Marich, who worked for the evil Ravan. Ravan wanted to kidnap Sita, so he sent Marich to trick Ram and take him away from the hut. The golden deer was just a plan to make Ram leave. When Lakshman reached the spot where Ram had been chasing the deer, he found only the echo of Ram's voice. It sounded like Ram was in danger and calling for help. Lakshman quickly drew a protective line around the hut with his bow and arrow, creating a safety boundary for Sita.
Stay inside the line, Bhabhi. You will be safe here. I will be back with Bhaiya soon.
While Lakshman was gone, Ravan, disguised as an old saint, appeared at the hut. He asked Sita for something to eat. Sita, being kind-hearted, stepped outside the hut to give him some fruits. Ravan, disguised as a sadhu, tried to step on the line to take the basket, but he was thrown away.
Please, dear lady, can you cross this line and give fruits to this old hungry sadhu?
I cannot cross the line. It is meant for my safety.
Ravan tried to convince her, but she did not agree. At last, Ravan angrily said,
Do you and your beloved husband want to suffer the consequences of an angry sadhu's curse?
Sita got scared and agreed to cross the line to give fruits to an angry and hungry sadhu. She wanted no harm for her husband. As soon as Sita crossed the Lakshman Rekha, Ravan grabbed her and flew away in his magical chariot. Sita screamed for help, but no one was there to stop him. Ravan took her away to his kingdom of Lanka. When Ram returned, he was shocked to find the hut empty. The protective line had been broken and Sita was gone. He searched everywhere, calling out for her. He found Sita's bangle on the ground and understood that she has been kidnapped. The story of the golden deer teaches us an important lesson. Sometimes things that seem too good to be true can be a trick. Always be careful and think before you act. Did Lord Ram bring back Goddess Sita? That is another great story for some other day. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. A powerful king chose fire. A little boy chose faith. When the flames rose high into the sky, would his devotion keep him safe? Because sometimes faith shines brighter than fire. Long ago, there was a grand kingdom ruled by a mighty king. His name was Hiranyakashyap, and he loved power more than anything. He ordered everyone to worship only him. Soon, a kind child named Prahlad was born to him. Prahlad's heart was filled with kindness. He cared for everyone around him. Prahlad prayed with love to Lord Vishnu. Prahlad went to Gurukul to learn with other children. He spoke about kindness and praying to Lord Vishnu.
Goodness protects us all.
Some friends joined him in prayer, but the teachers of the Gurukul felt uneasy. They told the king everything. Anger filled his heart, and Prahlad was called by Hiranyakashyap to answer. The king demanded obedience.
You should only worship me.
Prahlad stayed brave.
But father, I follow truth and kindness. Lord Vishnu is the truth.
The king decided to punish him. Prahlad faced mighty elephants, but they stayed gentle and Prahlad remained unharmed. But another test awaited. He was thrown from a mountain cliff, but he was protected again. The king tried again, placing Prahlad among snakes, but they never harmed him. His faith stayed strong. The king grew more furious. More tests followed, yet his courage never faded. Goodness kept shining through. Hiranyakashipu finally called his sister named Holika, who was not an ordinary person. She had a special magical gift, a protective blessing that could protect her from fire. Flames could not burn her. Heat could not harm her. She could sit in a blazing fire and walk out safely. This made her powerful and fearless. Hiranyakashipu and Holika formed a dangerous plan. A giant fire was prepared. She took Prahlad with her, and Prahlad trusted her. She sat with Prahlad inside the fire. Flames climbed high. Prahlad trusted Vishnu and prayed. And something unexpected happened. Protection chose the pure heart and saved Prahlad. The fire roared and burned Holika. Prahlad remained unharmed. The fire calmed and everyone witnessed the miracle. Faith had protected him. Even the king saw the truth. People remembered the night. This became Holika Dahan. On the evening before Holi, families gather. Wood is stacked into a big circle. A warm glowing fire is lit. Everyone remember a lesson passed through generations. The next day brings joy as it is the day of Holi. People prepare colors to play with them, splash water, dance, and hug friends and family. Because after remembering the victory of goodness the night before, we celebrate joy, friendship, and new beginnings. It is like the world saying, goodness won. Now let's celebrate. On the day of Holi, the world bursts into colors. Music fills the air and hearts dance together. Families forgive, hug, and smile. Colors fly like laughter in the sky. Sweetness fills both plates and hearts. And that is why the festival of Holi comes in two beautiful chapters. First comes the fire that removes darkness. Then comes the colors that fill life with light. After the laughter comes a quiet moment of gratitude. Holi is not just about colors, it's about sharing them with love. Celebrate joy, share kindness, and spread color in hearts. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. What if I told you a child once tried to eat the sun? He kept flying higher and higher until the god stepped in, and then everything changed. What happened next? Let's watch. Long, long ago, in a peaceful forest filled with laughter and sunlight, lived a little Vanar boy named Hanuman. He was playful, fearless, and full of endless curiosity. He jumped from tree to tree, chased butterflies, and made the whole forest his playground. But Hanuman was never alone. There was someone always watching over him, Lord Vayu, the god of wind. He loved Hanuman like his own child. He was his protector, his guide, and his godfather. One early morning, before even the birds had begun to sing, Hanuman woke up and looked toward the sky. And then he saw something magical. A giant golden ball rising slowly into the sky.
Wow! What is that?
To little Hanuman, it did not look like the sun. It looked like a big, juicy fruit.
It must be delicious. I'm going to eat it.
Hanuman looked at the shining fruit and made up his mind. He was going to catch it. He stepped back, took a deep breath, and then he jumped. Not like an ordinary jump. This was a leap like the world had never seen before.
Wait for me, I'm coming.
He flew higher and higher, through clouds, past birds, faster than the wind itself. And somewhere, Lord Vayu watched proudly.
My child flies like the wind.
Higher and higher Hanuman flew until he reached the realm of the heavens. The shining sun was no ordinary light. It was Suryadev, the sun god himself.
Who is this child flying towards me?
To Hanuman, it was still just a fruit. But to the heavens, this was becoming a dangerous moment.
This child is no ordinary being.
But as Hanuman came closer to the sun, the heavens began to change. Clouds gathered, lightning flashed. The king of heaven, Lord Indra, had arrived.
Stop, child. You must not go any further.
I am almost there.
Hanuman did not understand. To him, it was still just a fruit.
If you do not stop, I will have to stop you.
But Hanuman did not stop. Indra had no choice. He raised his mighty weapon, the Vajra.
Forgive me, child.
The Vajra struck Hanuman, and the little child who was laughing just moments ago was now falling from the sky, falling through clouds, through silence, and the heavens went still. The little child fell through the clouds, through the sky, and back to the earth. He lay there still. No laughter, no movement, no breath. The forest that once echoed with his joy had now fallen completely silent. And far away, someone felt this pain. It was Lord Vayu. He rushed across the skies to his child.
My child, my precious child.
Vayu was not just the god of wind. He was Hanuman's protector, his guardian, and his godfather.
If my child cannot breathe, then no one will breathe.
And in that moment, Vayu stopped the air from the entire world. And then something terrifying began to happen. The world stopped breathing. The air had disappeared from every corner of the earth. Animals grew weak. Birds fell from the sky. Even the gods felt the danger, because without air there is no life. In the heavens, gods realized something was terribly wrong. The air had vanished and only one being had the power to do this, Lord Vayu. And now the gods understood why.
I acted without understanding. I hurt a child.
The king of gods had bowed his head for the first time in regret. Lord Brahma stepped forward.
We must make this right before the world loses all life.
And so the gods came together to ask for forgiveness. The gods came down to earth not with power but with humility.
Vayudev, please forgive us. We did not know he was your child.
I was wrong. I acted in haste. Please forgive me.
To heal the child and calm Vayu, the gods began to bless Hanuman.
No weapon shall ever harm you.
You will be stronger than the strongest.
You will shine with knowledge and wisdom.
You will be faster than the wind itself.
But then the gods paused. They looked at the child who was full of energy, full of mischief. If such power remained uncontrolled, it could create chaos.
Hanuman, you will forget your powers until the moment you truly need them. And when that time comes, someone will remind you who you really are.
And then something beautiful happened. The wind returned and Hanuman opened his eyes.
My child, are you all right?
What happened?
The little child had no memory of what had just happened. His powers were now hidden and waiting. People breathed again. Animals stood strong. The world came back to life. And just like that, everything felt normal again. Hanuman stood up, looked around and smiled.
Let's play!
He laughed and played as if nothing had ever happened. But something had changed. Deep inside him, great powers were now hidden, waiting. Little Hanuman sat quietly looking at the sky as the sun began to set. He did not know that one day he would become one of the greatest heroes the world had ever seen. He would fly across oceans, he would lift mountains, and he would become the greatest devotee of Lord Ram. But for now, he was just a child, full of joy, full of wonder, and full of hidden greatness. Sometimes we don't know how powerful we truly are until the moment we are needed the most. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Far away in the Himalayas lies Mount Kailash, the home of Lord Shiva. Right outside sat his faithful friend Nandi, the divine bull, calm, wise, and always alert. One day, the mighty King Ravan, with his 10 heads and golden chariot, came thundering up the mountain. Ravan stepped out of his chariot and said,
I am Ravan, ruler of Lanka. I wish to meet Lord Shiva.
O King Ravan, Lord Shiva is meditating. Please wait.
You, a bull. You dare stop me? I can crush mountains with just a finger.
Ravan mocked Nandi and laughed loudly.
Bulls are for farming, not for guarding gods.
Nandi stayed calm but felt deeply insulted.
Your pride has clouded your wisdom, Ravan. You insulted me without any reason. One day, monkeys will bring about your downfall.
I am the mighty king of Lanka. I am the most powerful in the world. What harm can little monkeys bring me?
Years later, Lord Ram's monkey army, led by Hanuman, defeated Ravan and destroyed his golden kingdom. So, Nandi's words came true. Even the strongest fall when pride takes over. Remember, kids, be kind, be patient, and never mock others. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Once upon a time, in the forest of Kishkindha, there lived a playful little Vanar named Hanuman. Hanuman loved to jump from tree to tree, and his curiosity knew no bounds. The monkeys of the forest were his best friends. As a curious child, Hanuman always looked forward to exploring new things. One day, Hanuman told his friends,
I want to see what's beyond the forest. I wonder where the mountains meet the sky.
Hanuman bravely entered into the thick forest, feeling excited for the adventure that awaited him. Soon he spotted a massive mountain that seemed to touch the clouds.
Wow, this mountain is so big. I wonder if I can move it. Let's try.
Hanuman was very confident about his abilities and strengths. He thought he could do it. Hanuman ran towards the mountain with full energy. He pushed it with all his might, but it did not move, not even a little. Hanuman was very disappointed and angry too.
Come on, move. Why won't you budge?
Hanuman tried harder, using all his strength. He pulled, pushed, and jumped with all his might, but the mountain stood still. Watching from afar, Lord Shiva appeared before Hanuman. He smiled kindly at the little Vanar.
Dear Hanuman, you will not be able to move the mountain like this.
But I am capable of moving this mountain.
Yes, Hanuman, you are strong, but strength alone will not move this mountain.
Then what is it that I need to do, Lord Shiva?
Self-belief. You must believe in yourself and approach the challenge in the right way.
But Lord Shiva, I tried everything. What should I do?
It's not always about force. Sometimes you need patience, focus, and wisdom. Think before you act. Believe in your ability to find a clever way.
Hanuman thought deeply about Lord Shiva's words. He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and focused. Instead of using his pure strength, Hanuman decided to use his cleverness.
I'll think this through carefully.
With a small jump and a clever twist, Hanuman found a way to gently shift the mountain, just a little. He hadn't moved it far, but it made him feel proud. Hanuman said thanks to Lord Shiva. He was happy that he could move the mountain. Hanuman learned that with belief, patience, and wisdom, he could achieve anything, and that sometimes strength is not the only answer. Also, it means that winning or losing is not important. The important thing is that you tried. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Do you know who celebrated the first Holi? One day, Krishna looked at himself and wondered, why do I look different? What his mother said next created the festival of Holi. Let's travel back in time. Long ago, in the joyful land of Vrindavan, every morning began with music, laughter, and love. The sacred Yamuna river flowed beside the village, and here lived playful young Krishna. His joy brought everyone together. He loved playful mischief and was adored by all.
Yay!
But that day, something made him wonder. One day, Krishna looked at his reflection and felt a little curious. He saw Radha laughing. He looked at other kids too. Some looked lighter, some darker, but all looked happy. Krishna wondered. A small question filled his heart. Krishna asked his mother, Yashoda,
Mother, why is my skin dark like the night sky? Why don't I look like Radha and my friends?
Yashoda smiled with love and said,
My sweet child, look outside. The sky is blue. The sun is golden. Flowers are red and yellow. Every color is beautiful.
But what if someone thinks one color is better?
Then fill the world with all colors.
Then we will all be colorful together.
And just like that, an idea was born. Krishna ran to his friends with sparkling eyes.
I have an idea.
He shared his magical plan.
Let's fill the whole village with colors.
They gathered the brightest flowers they could find and turned them into beautiful, colorful powders. Joy waited, ready to burst, and the playful moment arrived. A colorful surprise waited for Radha. Radha turned, wondering what Krishna was planning.
Radha, do you think we look different?
Yes, we do. But that makes us special.
Then today, let's become colorful together.
And with a gentle touch, Krishna colored Radha with joy.
Then you need even more color.
She smeared color on Krishna's face, and soon everyone joined. The sky turned into a beautiful rainbow.
Today, nobody's different.
And that joyful moment became the very first Holi in Vrindavan. The laughter spread through the village, and soon even the elders joined. Music